Hey y'all, welcome back. If any of you ladies are heading to Mardi Gras this February, then this tutorial is just for you. Check it out. Of course, you always want to start out by priming your eye, which is what I'm doing with my finger right here. And then I grabbed Morphe Brush's JH palette in this matte nudish brown shade, and I'm buffing it right underneath my brow. As you can see, I have a little piece of tape there. Then I added a little bit of this orange shade. The more colors you use when you're blending in your crease, the better the overall look. I don't always have time for this, and sometimes I just use two, but the more colors, the better the overall eye look. So when I do have time, I like to use about 3 transition shades. So I used orange and brown right above my crease. Then I grabbed my pencil brush and went in with these two colors, the one on top, the dark matte brown, and the one right at the bottom, the purplish, reddish, brownish. Both of these colors are really great blending colors to darken up your crease, and I am placing the colors where I want them to go, right in the crease area, to darken it up and give some definition. And then I grabbed a blending brush to blend out the color into the other colors that I have. And you can always mix between your brushes that you used prior to get a nice transition going. I'm just switching back and forth between the brushes to make sure the crease area is nice and blended. And then I grabbed Piggy, a liner from ColourPop Cosmetics. You want to make sure you don't wind it up too far or it will break off, so you have to use a gentle hand and make sure it's kind of low in the stick. But I'm just adding this to the inner and outer corners of my lid. It's going to give my shadow some pop and make it a little bit more vibrant and make it stick. And then I grabbed Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette in this deep purple shade, and I'm adding this color on top of the pencil. The pencil makes this color look a lot more vibrant and bright, and with or without, it's still a great purple to use if you love purple eyeshadows. It's really pretty. I'm just tilting my head to the side because I have foundation on to eliminate some of the fallout. And then I grabbed another ColourPop liner. This one is called Show Me, and I'm adding this to the center of my lids because the theme here is obviously purple and gold. And I am using this as a base for this color I'm adding right here called Self-Made from the Self-Made palette, and I'm patting this onto the gold area with a flat synthetic brush. Then I am blending both colors into each other by going back to that small tapered blending brush, blending the purple into the gold. Doesn't have to be hella perfect, just as long as it's not so choppy. And I'm also dragging the purple into the crease around the gold. Now I'm tapping on the Rocks, that is also by ColourPop Cosmetics. I thought this was going to give me all the shimmer that I needed, but I ended up adding a little more later. I love adding this color on top of gold colors. It always gives it an extra sparkle. And I'm just blending the crease again, adding a little bit more of those matte shades into the crease and blending them out and making sure the purple, the gold, everything just looks seamless. I thought the crease needed to be darkened up a little bit more, which is why you just saw it got a lot darker. I went back with those matte purple and brown shades to do that. And now I'm adding my wing liner. This is NYX Gel Liner. I'm keeping the tape on there to eliminate some of the work. Keeping the tape there is going to give you the same sharp line you would, probably even sharper, than if you did it on your own. So whenever I use tape, I kind of leave it there and draw my wing so that when I remove the tape, I have a nice sharp line and it eliminates some cleanup afterwards. So there you go with that nice crispy line. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I kind of winged it out just a little bit more and then got rid of the fallout with the leftover tape. I added a dot more foundation to my beauty blender and cleaned up those tape lines and that fallout. Got everything nice and clean under the eye before adding my lashes. These are Boudoir by House of Lashes. Some of my all-time favorites from House of Lashes. I would say my favorites were Noir Fairy and these ones right here, but all of their lashes are pretty bomb. I'm using their House of Lashes lash glue in black and some tweezers, and then I'm adding the extra glitter. This is called Crystal Gold and it is from NYX, and I'm gently tapping it onto the gold area. And you don't want to add too much because these glitter liners kind of peel if they are layered too thickly. So I'm just speckling it onto the gold. And then I went ahead and highlighted and contoured off camera. And I'm adding Paradise Purple to the inner and outer corners of my waterline. It is a pretty gel liner and I love using this as a pop of color even without shadow. And once I have that applied, I went in with Show Me once again to add to the center, kind of so the waterline mimics what's on the lid. And once I had all the liners on my waterline, I smudged out the bottom with the deep purple from the Self-Made palette right underneath the gold and underneath the purple. getting it nice and blended, and added some more of that crystal gold glitter right underneath where the gold liner is under my lash line. This kind of made the look a little bit more fun and sparkly. This mascara is of course Too Faced Better Than Sex that I'm adding to my bottom lashes, and then I went over the gold again to give it a little extra pop. That's it for the eyes. Nice and fun and sparkly, great for Mardi Gras. Now let's move on to the lips. I am of course lining my lips with my favorite Ellarie liner from ColourPop Cosmetics. Now if I would have done this look over again, I would have put this liner all over my lips because this black Currant matte gloss from LA Girl did have a little bit of streaking, and when it streaks, it's kind of like a pinkish light color that does not go with the gloss at all. So make sure you do not blot before it is absolutely dry, and if you apply a nice even layer to it, this color is absolutely gorgeous. So here you have it, perfect Mardi Gras inspired look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see any more tutorials that I haven't done yet or that you want to see, period, just leave it in the comments and I will try to get to it, you all. Make sure you check me out on Instagram at Ellarie, Snapchat, MISS Ellarie, and yeah, love you guys so much, and until next time, mwah.